I'm live. Hey everybody. Looks like everything's working. That's always a good thing. Let me get all my shit in order here. Let me pop out this chat. In the first stream there were bots. In the second there was a fight outside. It would just be typical if on this stream you got attacked by a killer chamois kebab. Hi Special Iron. Oh, and hey Brandon. You gonna arrest people again, Brandon? Turn this down a little bit. Is it like a Saturday? I'm so out of it from staying up all night. Yes, Artie, it is Saturday. Maybe I want that a little bit louder. Excuse me. I've forgotten how much the shading makes each muscle stand out more than they did originally. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not even done yet. I haven't even added the highlights. But yeah, let's... Whew. Guess I'll just get started on this. I don't feel like... I mean, it's 3 o'clock, so I don't... No reason to really wait around. Hopefully more people will come in, but oops! That wasn't supposed to happen. Nope. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Nope, it's still... What the fuck? Why can't I... Am I just being dumb here? I can't, Spacebar? Oh, okay, I was hitting the wrong button. Fuck. What was I doing? I guess I was hitting control? I'm not sure what I was doing. Let me go ahead and get these little details that I've forgotten. Talk about navel gazing. Her. I guess I'll stay up late again. I have a stack of horror movies to watch. That sounds fun, staying up late and watching horror movies. I don't do that nearly enough. What was that? Oh, thank you, Artie. Eat a cup of coffee on me. That didn't click right away. Space bar, time for a drink in space. I'm definitely not drinking this time. I think that might have been what made me so tired last night. I think maybe I didn't think there was very much alcohol in that, but maybe there was. So Falcor's got to keep his muscles gleaming. Yep. Nothing like characters who are inexplicably made out of chrome. Does it make sense? Probably not. I don't care. I think it looks cool. Probably a lot of my character designs are just rule of cool. I mean, my female characters all wear high heels, so... So what's the darkest color? Yeah, I kind of want to just do all these small detailed areas like his navel and his nips and just get that out of the way. You know what? I should bring up the original drawing just to kind of remind myself of how I handled some of this stuff. I'm just gonna bring it up on DeviantArt. I probably have it on my computer somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Oh wait, gallery. Cybercats. Although I can't really zoom in on it when I do it this way, but whatever. I used to have Friday night horror marathons before COVID. I've now not talked to that friend who was the horror co-watcher after a fight. Oh well. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. I've been there. I was reading a site about rewatching Star Trek The Next Generation. I was reminded of the badass line, "Then take your best shot, look cutest, because we are about to intervene," Riker being ballsy as usual. I am far too concerned about what color to make his nipples. I mean, they're going to be the same color as the rest of him, but just like as far as, like, should I actually go and bother with the highlights and shading that I have on the rest, or should I just do shades of gray? I mean, it's going to be so small on the, you know, like you're not really going to see them clearly, so it really doesn't matter, does it? I'm just going to go with grays. Whoops. Jesus Christ, it's like I forgot how to use Photoshop in the last week. Oh, whoops. These gleaming nipples. I think I could blend that a little. They don't need to be quite that. There we go. It didn't need to be that harsh. Actually, maybe I do kind of want to put some of that color in there. There we go. I'm really overthinking this. All right, there. Best of Both Worlds still makes for fantastic viewing. Yeah, it is. One of the best episodes of the series. Deciding how to color his nipples, Tina 2022. Hi, Mantis Brawl. You're definitely not first. You're the first one to say first. I guess that counts for something. I like to think that Mantis Brawl showed up just while I was talking about nipples. And he was like, what? Now I can't help thinking of Hudson 10 with his big macho chest and silly oiled nipples. Oh, yeah. cut grass with those nurples. Careful with the nurples, you'll poke someone's eye out. Alright, that's enough nipple talk. Purple nurples all around. I was kind of making them slightly purple, wasn't I? Oh well. Okay, so what's left with the chrome? I honestly should have watched the end of the last stream just to remind myself of where I left off at with this. Oh yeah, there's some other little details I need to add. Oh boy. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I think I want to use white for the highlights here. God, I keep forgetting where the fucking magnifying glass is. I'm so... Ah! I somehow forgot how to use Photoshop over the week. Is that too much? That's a little much. Yeah, come on. This is gonna be a bitch. I almost wonder if I should do this with the mouse. Here comes the Abadox music. I feel like I should have an entirely different soundtrack for when I'm coloring Cybercats, but I just haven't had time to find something new. I say I haven't had time, it's more that I just don't think about it until Saturday gets here. I feel like maybe that's too dark. Am I overdoing it? Let's see. Oh, you can barely see it from a distance. Actually, it kind of blends in with the black, so yeah, I think it is a little too dark. Let me see if I can undo everything I did there. Might not be enough memory. No! Wait. Where is it? There we are. I should have started with this one up here. I think I forgot about it. It won't have to go all the way to the edge either. Fuck. I'm singing along, but I actually don't care for that part of the song. I'm just so used to hearing it. My least favorite part of that particular tune from Abadox is that bit at the beginning where it goes because it just doesn't sound that good to me. But for some reason, this guy's version of the song, he just goes really hard on it. If it were me, I would have left out the beginning, because the rest of the song sounds really good. It just doesn't start off good, but... How does that look? Yeah, here we go again. That actually looks fine. I don't even really need to clean it up. When you're zoomed in, you know, you see all kinds of tiny little errors that aren't gonna show when you're zoomed out. Sometimes when you're really zoomed in, you kind of forget that some of the shit you're doing just isn't even going to show. Yeah, see, when I'm close up, I feel, well, now I'm starting to think maybe I should. No, when I'm zoomed in, I feel like I need to blend out those edges on the side, but when I'm zoomed out, it's probably fine. I mean, it's probably going to look like that. Like if I were to print it out, it would probably be about that size. Like, see how that looks fine. Excuse me. Let me read the chat really quick. I'm kind of really taking my time here. I might spend this whole stream just finishing up the chrome parts. That'll be kind of funny. Purple nurples all around. Nipple Talk sounds like a very odd chat show. Tarantula? And on tonight's episode of Nipple Talk, we have a guest here and they'll tell us all about their latest nipple care book. God. I don't know, the Abadox, etc. soundtrack sounds fairly badass. And Cybercats are fairly badass, so thank you. I'm pretty good, Mantis Sprawl. How are you? I think I've said this before, but when I eventually looked up Fester's Quest out of curiosity, I instantly recognized all the tracks simply because I'd heard them here so many times. That sounds about right. Sometimes you can't help sweating the little details. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's how Lister spelt tarantula. Oh, okay, I'd forgotten that. I was thinking of the fictional band Tarantula that Strong Bad came up with, because I think he spells it that way. I think it's supposed to be a take on the Scorpions. He spelled it with 2 A's. That part I didn't remember. Whoops, I forgot one. Do 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 do. Oh, let's see. What else do I want to put white highlights on? I don't want to overdo it. I left all these like little kind of spaces here that I thought I was going to color white, but I think that might actually be overkill. It looks like I didn't do it that way in the original, so... That little detail's bugging me a little. I think that does kind of show when it's zoomed out, to be fair, so... Do, do, do. Alright, let me just go ahead and start adding. I'll just start it as midsection. Usually I start at the top and work my way down, but I'm going to start it as midsection because that's where I am. Man, I love coloring chrome. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt because there's so many colors and so many steps, but I just really love the effect. Not a day goes by that I was about to make a statement that didn't make any sense. Let me start over. I definitely don't regret buying that Boris Vallejo book where he explained how to do chrome. He demonstrated it with that chrome robot painting. It's a little too big. If I overdo it with the white, it'll just kind of wash out everything. I could stand to lose a little bit of the blue. Look at those gleaming abs. Bodybuilders can say whatever they want, but their abs are never gonna gleam as like Falcor's. All the oil in the world doesn't make you shine like chrome. I think I can have some white here. And that'll help kinda... No, I think... Come to think of it, I think there were some details on the wings I never... Whoop, that looks sloppy up close, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe I should use blue there, actually. I'll try to remember to go back and do that. Also, that's... Blue looks a little sloppy. There we go. Oh, whoops, there's a little error in the inking there. That's what that is. Damn it, hearing this music almost makes me wish I was working on my Apidox project right now. I will definitely get back to that sometime, just... I needed a bit of a break. It's not, I'm not putting it on the back burner indefinitely like I have in the past. I am going to get back to it, but... I got bit by the Cyborcat's bug recently, and that hasn't happened in a while, so I needed to take advantage of it. How am I going to handle these highlights? I guess, like, this is about where the edge would be. It's not like he has boobs. They're flat, so... No man boobs here, it's all muscle. I'm seeing some weird shit right now, aren't I? Your mind goes to weird places when you're coloring a chrome shirtless guy. For whom every muscle is visible. Oh, there goes all that blue I added. I'm gonna go back. I might go back with blue and re-add it to some of the places where it got overtaken by white. Ooh. Guess how to do his face. What's left on the... Oh, right, white. White is mostly what you're doing now, Dina. It's like I forgot that for a second. Someone joked that he looked like he was wearing blue eyeshadow. Let's see if I can make that a little less obvious. What's left? His chin. I guess I ought to, do his little upper lip divot, whatever you call that. Oops. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Honestly, Cybercats and Abadox are in kind of a similar place where it's like, I can do all the artwork for it in the world, but I need someone to help me eventually. I think I'm gonna have a lot more luck getting help with Abadox than with Cybercats, though. I think it'd be a lot easier finding a programmer than a writer. Then again, I've had plenty of writers for Cybercats, they just don't want to stick around. I'm trying to decide if I should make that blue. I mean, I feel like it'd be shaded because his belt is going... Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. So let's see. I've been seeing the chat move a lot, so let me try to, let me try to get caught up on the chat really quick. It's in my boxers, I think it's making a nest. Those ab shadows or something else, thank you. When you look at the upper chest up close, it makes Falcor look like that black pelt thing is actually a long beard. Oh, yeah! Like, what am I doing? Like that? Yeah, I can see that. Hi, Mashuri. Bit of a serious random question. What advice would you give to someone who feels depressed, overwhelmed, going through a mild self-loathing phase, but is always surrounded by people? Oh God, I don't know. I wish I had a good answer for you. Anyone in the chat, feel free to chime in. I'm not... Oh, man. I'm trying to think of what I do in that position. I guess I try to kind of take my mind off of it. He needs a little more highlight here, I think. Yeah, I think I would generally just try to take my mind off of it. Try to find stuff that I enjoy doing, or that, you know, brings me comfort. I don't deal with, like, serious depression. Like, I get depressed in the sense that I get, you know, I have bad days, but, like, I don't really deal with, like, you know, like, chemical depression, except that, you know, maybe, like, sometimes, it's one of my PMS symptoms. I get a little bit of depression, but it's only, like, you know, 1 or 2 days out of the month, so... God, I'm sorry. I wish I had something, some good advice for you. It's a cool effect, and it makes him look really shiny. One good thing that Falcor has over C-3PO is when Falcor is polished, you can't see a camera crew reflected in him. I don't think I ever caught that. I'm not surprised, though. Star Wars has a lot of fun little errors in it. Sorry to hear about your depression. Sometimes it's hard to value yourself even when other people do, but try to remind yourself that there must be good reasons that other people value. That's good, too. Do you like, oh, Alien as in the movie Alien? Honestly, Aliens is my favorite in that franchise, but, I assume you're talking specifically about the first movie. The first one was really good too. Alien 3 Anniversary, wow. Sorry, I just saw the word daddy milkers. God damn it. I hate you, Artie. Alien, I'm trying to talk about Alien. Cover up Artie's comment so it doesn't distract me. Yeah, Alien is really good. I think I enjoy Aliens a little bit better because I think it's a little more fun. Alien is great as like a horror film. It feels almost like a slasher film. Alien 3, though, I only saw it once and I didn't really care for it. God damn it, Artie. Scroll up so I can't see Artie's comment. Alien 3 didn't really click with me. I'm in the vast minority of people who actually liked Alien Resurrection. I don't think it's a perfect movie, but I enjoy it. Maybe I should give Alien 3 another shot, though. Anyway, we'll just scoot past Artie's comment there. Hi, Darth Mordor. Daddy milkers. The stream is over. Artie ruined it. I'd say the stuff you are saying is fairly standard for the stuff that gets discussed in these chats. You mean what I was saying about Falcor's whatever. Oh, God. Yeah, the effect is more subtle now, less eyeshadow, as it's overridden a bit by the shine on his cheeks. Yeah, I figured that would probably happen. I was hoping it would. And plus, once his eyes get color, his eyes are yellow. Let me see. Yeah, see, plus once those bright yellow eyes are in there, and they're gonna have a glow too, so that's probably even gonna, go over the blue a little bit, so. Still recovering from Artie's comment. Oh yeah, I didn't care for Aliens versus Predator. I tried to go in expecting mindless entertainment, and I was still disappointed. I just didn't think Aliens versus Predator was good, but again, maybe it's one of those that I would appreciate more on a second watch. Who knows? Trying to indulge in your hobbies allows you to escape things for a time, and when you come back to it later on, you may be able to think more clearly about it and put things in better perspective. There you go. That's kind of what I was thinking. Lately, I've been getting back to drawing, which is, I don't know, specifically drawing Cybercats, that's something I used to do when I was in college and felt like a better time. So I feel like drawing Cybercats kind of puts me in a comforting, nostalgic mood. In fact, I was working on the next drawing for this while I was watching Ready Player One, which Ready Player One is another thing that kind of gives me a comforting, kind of nostalgic feel. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I like it. So just stuff like that is kind of what makes me feel better. Falcor, destroyer of planets and ecosystems. Grr. It's Falcor with a C, though. Falcor with a K is the luck dragon in Neverending Story. I thought about not naming him Falcor because it was the same name as the luck dragon, but eventually I was like, he's part falcon, whatever. What else am I going to call him? Ooh. If it's chemical, it's chemical, and you'll need to find a good professional help. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's not something I really deal with on a regular basis, so I wasn't sure what to say if that was the case. I hope Mashery is still around. I haven't seen them comment since they asked that question. I think people are saying some helpful stuff, so I hope they stuck around for it. Whew, okay, so you can see it when you watch The Empire Strikes Back when C-3PO's head is on that trash conveyor belt. As he moves past the screen, you can make out a cameraman on his head. I'll have to look out for that. Empire Strikes Back, I'll keep that in mind. I don't revisit Star Wars movies very often, but every once in a while I like to. To that, I imagine. I imagine that game is fun for people who are. Looks like it would be. Have to see Alien 3 at least 3 times. We need a new Dina. Yeah, you're at the point where I lost it. Oh, Mashery says I appreciate the feedback. Good. I hope it's helping a little bit. I believe correct. Daddy boinkers? A technical term. Oh god. The director's cut of Alien 3 is better than the original, though not by much. I've heard that. Oh, correct term is what you're trying to say. I don't hate Resurrection, it's just nowhere as good as the original Alien. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, like, I get, like, if you're a huge fan of Alien, you might not like Resurrection. It's kind of dumb, mindless entertainment, but I just like it. Aliens vs. Predator was too notch. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You think you've got problems? I keep looking at his chest and remembering Homer Simpson looking at himself in the mirror and imagining his pecs moving to music that he hums. Whew. I think I wore myself out with all that laughing. Holy crap. I'm not used to laughing that much. I can think of a couple dozen worse horrors than Alien Resurrection. I can believe it. Osprey is a good bird name, or kestrel. Yeah, the thing is he's specifically part falcon, so I was kind of stuck. Kind of stuck with that. Like, he's supposed to be part falcon and part eagle, but like the falcon aspects really kind of override it. The only eagle part of him is maybe his headdress, visually. At least you don't have another Cybercat named Gamork. You don't you? Do you? No. I try to name most of my characters after, like, Greek gods and goddesses. Except my character Diana is named after Diana from V. But Diana just so happens to be the name of a Greek goddess, so it works out. Well, I'm the resident Star Wars nerd around here, so I can educate y'all in it. Oh, hi, Brandon. Are we talking Alien 4? Alien 4 was Alien Resurrection, right? Yeah, it had to have been the 4th one. Excuse me. Ooh. I thought that burp was never gonna come out. Sorry to be crude. If you want really bad horror, see Night Train to Terror. I don't think I've heard of that one. It's a monstrosity, but has a stupid, catchy, and just stupid 80s song. Oh. It's totally worth it for that stupid song. One technique I use: nickel and diming and starting small and seeing if the small stuff helps. That makes a lot of sense. For instance, try just a couple simple stretches or drinking more water. Yeah, little things like that can help more than you might expect them to. I dare you to find the video of that song. Nah. Already gone off track just by reading comments. I remember watching The Blob from the 50s a few years ago and was surprised by the catchy song right at the front of it. Are you ever going to do like a retrospective on your Hellraiser videos? What do you mean retrospective? You mean like a viewing? The reason I don't do or watch parties is what I call them. The reason I don't do watch parties of some of my film dens is because I'm worried that they'll get claimed. Because sometimes those videos did get claimed. And working your way up from there all the way to actual good professional help with therapists and medications. Getting to that, however, can be tricky depending on where you live. Yeah, I've heard that. And I've heard it's really hard finding a good therapist, or it can be. There was a track. Well, yeah, it was supposed to be coloring. Changed them from being live people to being dead people. For the watch parties you did last year were a lot of fun. Yeah, they were. Just unfortunately, there are certain film dens I just can't really watch. Or I could, but it's not worth the... It's not worth the crap I have to go through with Content ID. I'm only familiar with the 1988 version of The Blob, and I thought it was terrifying at the time. I have not seen that in ages. It got a lot of viewers at the time, I remember as well. Yeah, they did a surprising amount. It might have been because I was watching my Silent Hill game dens. Original My Bloody Valentine had a very catchy folk song too. I think I vaguely remember that. I got chosen for an extra in a movie that will be shooting in July to August. I'm nervous what I'll be doing, but can't wait. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've heard the Blob remake was really good. I haven't seen it in ages, though. I was thinking of maybe extending this highlight to kind of, like, be kind of this shape, but I'm worried he's gonna look like he has boobs if I do, so... No man boobs on Falcor. Oh, here comes Alien Crush. It's good music, but as I end up saying every stream, some of the tracks go on a little too long, and I have to skip them. I think I will not put a highlight there, because his torso would be casting a bit of a shadow on that, I would think. Excuse me. Like I said, it's just not a stream if I don't have heartburn. Oh, I think this was supposed to have... I don't know that that makes sense. Well... It'd be consistent with... Well, no, it wouldn't be consistent with that. I think this should have blue, but the way I inked it looks like it should have the shadow colors. I'm gonna go with blue. It's inconsistent with the way I shaded it, but... Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled highlight adding. That. Yeah, there are a lot of spots where I apparently thought I was going to add white, but it just looks better if I don't. And that's okay. That's kind of a typical comic book thing. Like, if you look at comic books that were inked by one person and colored by another person, you could tell that the inker maybe had something different in mind than what the colorist ended up doing. And you can tell by looking at it, but it still looks... It doesn't look bad. It's just, you know... It's just how it is sometimes. Look at them biceps. Did I color that right? Let me reshape that highlight a little bit. I ended up doing the same thing. I think I'm just overthinking it again. Let's just leave it alone. I'll add a little bit. That's probably how I had it originally, but whatever. Yep, see, that one's going on a little too long. I think I've said this before, but I really want to do a Game Den video on the on like Alien Crush and Devil's Crush and just kind of all of the Crush games. I've had that idea for a very long time. In fact, I was actually... You know, I think about videos long before I end up making them sometimes, and so I get these ideas of how I think I'm going to do it, and I've had this idea so long ago, initially, that I was planning on having Jew Wario do a cameo. That's how old that idea is. Hopefully that joke isn't in too much poor taste. Oh, right, I've got some more, I don't know what to call this area, like it's almost like, it's almost like, you know, those lamps that have the flexible neck on them? It's that kind of idea. That's kind of like what this is. And that's about all the shading and highlighting I have room for there. It's no real space for any highlights. Okay. Okay, so I think all that's left are his legs. As far as the chrome is concerned. Legs are a bit of a pain, but... Alright, let me get caught up on the chat really quick. Recently rewatched your Mortal Kombat film dens and they were great. Well, thank you. Yeah, I put a lot of work into those. The more I like the movie, the more work I put into the video. And I love Mortal Kombat. There was a Blob remake. Yeah, the one in the 80s was a remake. The original was from like the 50s or something. Someone probably already said that. I think it might be welding because I have welding skills and they were asking for anyone with experience. Oh, okay. We want purple wings. When do we want it? Meow. Why do we want it? Meow. His wings actually are purple on the other side. If you look at the wings on a falcon, it's like underneath they're white with these little black stripes on each of the feathers, and on the back they're like, I think, purple with the same kind of markings on the feathers, so his wings actually are purple on the back. Eventually I'm going to have to do a back view of this, and oh god, I'm not looking forward to that. For one, I'm hyped for Scream 6. Supposedly Courtney Cox is the center of the story. Interesting. This Falcor, after he spent 6 weeks on the slim fast diet, you have a nutritional shake for breakfast, one for lunch. At least you have a heart. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. First of his name and heir to his Falcor throne. He actually is a king, so it's funny that you said that. Either Falcor is standing under a high wattage bulb, or it's a nice sunny day. He's having a Scientology type enlightening morning under the bright sunlight. Let me see what my phone's complaining about real quick. Whoops, why did I turn it off? Walmart's delivering some of my items early. That's nice. That's about it. Everything else I've already seen. So yeah, he's a king, and his daughter is named Diana. So like officially, her name would be Princess Diana, which I did not plan. I don't think I knew who Princess Di was when I came up with all that. He's having a. Oh, I already read that. You have the right to it. You and the others were kept in the dark about it all. Yeah, I mean, for the record, I'm not trying to make light of what happened. It's just like. It's interesting how, like, your perception of somebody can change over time. Like, the whole joke is supposed to be that this is how long ago I had this idea planned. Just to be clear. I don't think you guys are judging me, but just to you know, make sure. No one gets the wrong idea. Boss music while creating a boss. Special Iron is boss. In his own way. Did anyone else keep getting busy circles? Oh, again? Hey Cybercat, I just want to say your, what's that game? I forgot, I have to Google it. BRB, okay? Can't find it. The game where the dude gets his wings torn off. Oh, Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. Indeed, I imagine it came as a bit of a shock to everyone. I doubt that anyone here is judging you, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't really for you guys. It was more for anyone who happens to catch this later. Is it the cats I hear? Oh wow, you can hear that? Yeah, I think that Soul is. I think Soul is in one of the litter boxes. Oh, I love Soul, but he's really dumb. He does not know how to cover his, he does not know how to cover his poop. He'll, like, do his business, and then he'll, like, scratch at the sides of the litter box for, like, 10 minutes. And he doesn't understand why what he's doing isn't covering the poop. That boy is not very bright. He's adorable and I love him, but he's not very bright. I think he might be part ginger. I guess there's a stereotype that ginger cats are really dumb. I don't know if it's true, but... Oof, how do I... There is too much blue here. There does not need to be this much blue, and I cannot get the right angle here. God damn it, I hate doing the legs because all the muscles are like vertical, and it's a pain in the ass trying to figure out how to... First of all, it's kind of a pain in the butt figuring out where the... There we go. Where the highlights would even go, but then like trying to add them in Photoshop later causes its own set of problems. I should probably add white highlights along the outside edges of him, but I'll deal with that in a bit. Forgot to switch back to paintbrush. This dude's legs are shiny. I think you have a tarantula. Soul is doofy, but we all love him for it. He's very doofy. I don't know if you can post links in the chat, but feel free to try. Might not let you. I don't remember. Oops. Okay, I definitely need a smaller brush for this. There's another song that's going on too long. I do really like this one, but those songs are very short, and for some reason this version of them like loops forever. I think all of these songs are like, yeah, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Like all of the Alien Crush tracks are that long. And most of them are not meant to go that long. Like, this song normally plays for just a few seconds, I think. This is when you've gotten the high score. Oh, you know what? That's another spot where I've got the little... Again, I don't know what you call those. I should, shade those individually like I did. I guess I'm not tired of it yet. I'll let it go a little longer. Alright, let me finish up these legs. I'm almost done here. I guess after that I ought to go back and look over the wings and see if there are any more details I can add there. Excuse me. Yeah, when I do the actual drawings, because, you know, these are drawn traditionally, I like to draw stuff traditionally and then color it in Photoshop. I've never really... Like, I've got this Wacom pen, but I can't really draw with it. I suppose I could learn if I had the patience, but... I really want to get one of those tablets where the tablet is a screen and you essentially draw right on the screen. Like, I imagine that would be very similar to traditional drawing. It might be something I could do, but I'd need to get one first. Alright, that's enough of that song. But yeah, for now I still do traditional drawing. I went off on a tangent there I was going to talk about. I actually draw sitting at the kitchen table. I just scoot this chair all the way over to the kitchen table and I sit and draw, and I put on something like a movie I've seen 100 times. So I can just kind of listen to it while I draw. And that's my drawing process. If anyone was curious to know. And, so I hadn't drawn any Cybercats for a long time. I'm trying to really take my time with these, and I only draw Saturdays. So sometime after the stream is over and I've had dinner and everything, I'll set myself up on the kitchen table and I'll draw until late on Saturday. It's kind of nice. I'm sort of rediscovering doing this stuff. And holy crap, that's a ugly error. Well, I guess it's time to go back and fix any little details I messed up, so 4 o'clock, I should probably take my restroom break. I'll do that in just a minute. Let me get caught up with the chat. It's been an hour already. That reminds me, I know we overran yesterday, but I was still surprised we got through the tower in one stream. It's boss time. You're right, I did get all the way through the tower, and I really didn't intend to. I remember I tried to post a link to a video in a comment once, but it wouldn't post until you released it from your spam inbox. Huh. Was that here or Twitch? Because I don't think... Or do you mean a comment to an actual video? Yeah, sometimes links will automatically go to spam. I guess it's kind of dodgy to even click on a random link on internet webs, yeah. Link I posted was the tarantula clip where Crichton has his hand do his thing and Cat and Lister get weird. Because Crichton's hand is running around, yeah. I think we all remember it anyway. I remember I used to wonder if you hand drew them first or if you did everything on your computer. I kind of wish I could do it on the computer. I've been doing traditional art for so long that it'd be hard to transition to doing it all on computer. But like I said, if I had one of those tablets where I could draw right on the screen, I think maybe I could do it, but I'm just jealous of your drawing skills. Thank you. 4 o'clock for you, 7 o'clock for me, but hey, who cares about time zones? Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and then I will come back and work on this some more. It was here not long after I first found your channel. I can't remember what it was, but it was Red Dwarf related. Oh well. BRB. realize there's only a few people in the chat. They're just very chatty. I'm not getting as many messages on here as I usually get, I think. This looks like a night elf from World of Warcraft. Like Illidan? Let me look that up really quick. Where's a good image of him? I guess I'll bring it up. That one's not very big. I could see it a little bit. Let me... There we go, that's a bigger picture. Here, I'll bring it up really quick. This is the guy he's talking about. I can see it a little bit. It's the same kind of... He's sort of buff, but he's got really long hair. He's got a more masculine face. Masculine, like, you know, with the stronger features, and Falcor's face is a little more effeminate. But, I can kind of see it a little bit. Let me show you guys, if I can find it. Falcor's face, have I ever mentioned this? It's kind of loosely based off Voltron, the original Voltron. See if I can find an image of Voltron's face from the original show. He was a little bit, his facial features were a little bit effeminate too, but I kind of pushed it a lot further with Falcor. Well, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, can you guys see it? How can I, oops, that didn't work. Oh, here we go. Hang on, I gotta look at my thing. I'm messing everything up here. Oh no, my secrets. Of course, it'll be more obvious once I, there we go. You can pretty see it pretty well. But, yeah, other than but like, yeah, Voltron's got blue up here and Falcor's got blue kind of on the sides of his face. And the yellow eyes and the lips. But Falcor's, I made his lips blue. It's like I said, I'm going for a little more effeminate features on his face. So yeah, he's heavily inspired by Voltron. And the bird thing, which was not intentional, I don't think, that looks vaguely like the sorceress from He-Man. There we go. That's a good picture right there if it's big enough. Oh, come on. Oh crap, these fucking Wikipedia. These images come up that look so good and then I blow them up and it turns out they're really small resolution. Well, it's small, but you can probably see it, right? I almost wonder if that was intentional, but I don't think it was. But yeah, the headdress is kind of similar. So there you go. What am I doing? Oh, I just need to move this up. There we go. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Waiting for Lee to sneak in and draw moobs on it while Dina isn't here. Ah, the echo music is so calming. Yeah, it is. We're just quietly watching. I'm also making dinner. Ah. Good morning, San Diego. Yeah, we seem to lack a few of the usual crowd today. Oh yeah, you know what? Hershey usually shows up on the weekends, and so does, oh, his name slips my mind, but the guy, the Tails fan. The guy with the Tails avatar. He's usually here for the art streams. You drawing that guy. Although Saturday streams are at a different time. Yeah, I feel like the reason I get more people is because it's earlier in the day. Illidan was a night elf druid before he turned into Illidan. Okay. Those robot lips. I know it's a little silly if you think about it, but I always thought he looked really cool. That pretty face of his. Driscoll and skin just because she wanted a fancy hat. I don't think it works that way. Her outfit could be made. I mean, she turns into a. You know, Zoar is referred to as a falcon, but Zoar does not look like a falcon. Zoar looks like an eagle. Unless I'm remembering wrong. I'm pretty sure they used to always call Zoar a falcon, but Zoar definitely looks more like a bald eagle, just with, you know, blue and orange feathers instead of brown. The Tails guy, haha. Oh yeah, Flash, thank you. Oh yeah, Moonbeam too. He is quite a character, literally. Oh yeah, Styx is another one. Styx has a funny habit lately of showing up, saying hi to everybody, being quiet for a bit, and then leaving. It's kind of funny. That's part of why I'm here. Oh, by the way, here's a hint of what it'll look like when the blue is at. Whoa, okay. That got moved. Oh no, when I moved the chrome layer, did I move the others too somehow? Ah, fuck. What? Or did I move the... That's interesting. Well, the gold is fine. Let me see what the fuck I did here. Purple is fine. Huh. How did the blue layer get moved? It doesn't usually let me move layers when they're... Well, fuck. I should be able to fix that fairly easily. I just don't know why that happened. There we go. Let me just double check that that looks okay. I think that's all the blue, actually. I think he only has blue around his face. Yeah. I like this guy's design. He's so fucking weird looking, but I just feel like it works. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, next step was going to be to just kind of fix up... Just kind of fix up any areas I messed up and maybe add some, maybe add some blue in some areas. So, I think it'd be good to have... Excuse me, jeez. I'm gonna have a slightly bigger brush here. God, my heartburn is always so bad when I stream. I don't know. I could swear my heartburn isn't normally this bad. Boy, I have some bad... just have some bad acid reflux. I almost wonder if I could have GERD or something, but I don't know. I don't know if it'd have to be a lot worse to be GERD. Don't know that much about GERD. I only heard about it recently, but... starting to wonder if maybe I could have it. Whoops, that was not good. Kind of strange. Let me fix that. There we go. I will also put white here. Or I will, as soon as I select the brush. I'll leave that blue where it is. There we go. I don't really need white here because I've got this coloring that kind of separates it from the wings. Kind of looking around for any other errors now. I did get a little sloppy while coloring some areas. Oh, actually that's supposed to be there. Haha, fucked up. There we go. The purple isn't supposed to be there though. That's right, I decided not to add white highlights to the sides of his abs. I don't think that's necessary. But, here we are. You know, whenever I draw him in close-up, I will sometimes have the feathers reflected onto the chrome, because that's what would happen. I don't bother doing it for drawings like this where you can see his whole body and it's kind of zoomed out, but any shots of him where it's zoomed in more. Ah. Oops. My hand got a little wobbly, but I don't think it shows. Okay, I think that all looks good. I also might go in and color a little bit of purple for like to have a reflection of the his loincloth here. Oh yeah, I forgot tail feathers. I got to add some highlights here to make him pop against those. I keep like almost forgetting he has legs. There we are. That's a bit I need to fix. I think I'll use blue. You know, I haven't been using blue anywhere. I thought I was going to use a little more blue. That's too much white. He doesn't really need it here anyway. Okay, I guess the chrome is done. Unless there's something I've forgotten. Trying to decide if I should blend that out a little bit or leave it where it is. Because he does have some really prominent cheekbones. I think I'll leave it the way it is. Okay, blue is next, and there isn't a lot of blue on him. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I was going to go through and, maybe clean up the wings a little bit, but I honestly don't remember what I needed to do, if anything. I know I was going to add some shading. Was that it? Maybe that was it. God, the wings were hard. Did I even finish those on one stream? It may have taken me a couple streams. He's like Archangel, but in reverse. No, I'll use the darkest shading there already, actually, so... I guess I don't need to do anything on the... Yeah, I guess that's done. I could have sworn there was something... I think maybe I just, I think all I was going to do was add more shading. I hope that's all. Alright. Blue. Oh, there we go. Get caught up on the chat really quick. Oh, Flash showed up. That's too funny. We were just talking about him. Weird but awesome at the same time. Thanks. Maybe it's the rum and lemonade from yesterday repeating on you. Could be. Yeah, I think probably the reason I was so tired and cranky last night was because maybe I drank a little bit too much. It didn't seem like a lot, but I am kind of a lightweight. This white is bothering me. I think it needs to be blended out a little. Oops, I just realized I'm on the wrong layer for that. Oh, I'll leave it alone. It doesn't need to be too blended. It is comic book style art after all. Okay. Acid reflux is pretty common and it's a real pain in the ass, and all I can say is may God be with you. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. Like, I'm sure I don't get it as bad as some people, but it's bad enough that it's annoying at least. Hi, Flash. I think we were talking about you just before you showed up. At least doing pretty well. Every time I hear this tune, I realize that Echo took as long as he did because the other dolphins were too lame-brained to retrieve their own kids. Yeah. I do like in the sequel where you get to rescue baby orcas, and it's so funny because like they're cute, but it's funny to think about this orca having like a litter because there's like she has like 6 little babies, and I'm like, I don't think that's how orcas work. I think they only have one kid. They're super cute though. does he have a pre-fight repose stance where his wings are wrapped around himself like a cloak? Probably. I've never drawn him that way, but I could totally imagine him doing that. You said public hairs. No, this is not pubic hairs. It's a loincloth. Hence the belt. Public hairs. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. That's just such a funny typo. I don't know who Bill Cipher is. I feel like I should know. Crab claws. It's more like talons, but yeah. I keep almost forgetting he has legs. Dina 2022. The tails guy. Yeah, your name slipped my mind for a second. As Illidan would say, you are not prepared. Should have been here earlier on Flash when Dina was coloring his nipples. A comment from Artie nearly broke her for a few minutes. Yeah. Is that a dab, Mantis Brawl? I think that's a dab. I didn't know there was a dab emoji. That's pretty funny. At this camera angle, he looks ready to give someone the old British knuckles. Alucard. Are you saying he looks like Alucard? He does look kind of anime-ish. He's got those Bishojo features. Echo, a story about a dolphin who makes friends with a pteranodon. One good thing about the baby orca stage is that you can at least rescue them 2 at a time. I'd forgotten about that, but yeah, that's good. They may not be pubic hairs, but they are out in display in public. Oh, Gravity Falls. I've never watched that. He looks like the kind of character who angsts a lot. No, not really. He's more like, oh wow, yeah, there's so little blue. Oh, there's only one color. Only one shade color, I mean. That's kind of strange. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he doesn't need more than one color. Did I use the shading color? No, I didn't. Huh. Okay. I don't know why I'm being weird right now. By the way, let me look at the older version of him so I can see how I shaded the eyes, because they're supposed to... Oh, he's not wearing the headdress! Oops! I would have to look up a different version of him. Because the eyes on his headdress are not real. They're supposed to be like glass or something. There we are. That didn't take long to find. Here's the image, here's the first drawing I did of him on DeviantArt when I gave him a redesign. So yeah, this was when I decided that this would be chest hair rather than some kind of collar or something, and what else did I change? Oh yeah, I dropped his belt a little bit. Originally it was like right around his waist. Tried to make him look a little more smexy. Anyway. Yeah, that's so dark I can't even see them very well. Whatever, it's fine. I was in the middle of a sentence and I got sidetracked. You were talking about, oh yeah, someone said that he looks angsty. If I had to compare him to another villain, it would probably be like the Goblin King from Labyrinth. He's that kind of suave, cocky villain. Is that highlight or shading? I think that's supposed to be highlight. Shit, I could just color everything that's darker color. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I was going for there. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just unused echo music again. Here, I'll add a little bit of shading to that. I don't want it to be flat or anything. I'll go ahead and use the shaded color for that. Yeah, shade everything. Fuck it. A lot of that's in the shadows. Because his hair is kind of in the way. Shade that too. Fuck it. I'll add just a tiny bit of shading to that. Or... Nah, I like that the way it is. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna put a white highlight on those lips in a minute, but... How should I do this? I guess, I feel like I should probably have more. Well, I don't know. It's probably fine, whatever. And that's a little too much shading, I think. Just trying to figure out what to do here. Oh. I wish I'd put a little more work into inking these, but they're kind of small on the page, so... Alright, here we go with the white highlights, I guess. I don't know if that quite works. Ah, come on. There we go. Soften that a little bit. There we go. Alright. Let's see how that looks. Pretty good, I think, if I do say so myself. Oops, I closed Photoshop. I mean, not Photoshop, I closed DeviantArt. Okay, next is gold. And I can stop selecting shit. Okay. His mouth looks a tiny bit crooked, but it's not going to show from a distance. Yeah, like I said, if I were to print it out, he'd probably be about that big. Well, maybe that big. Yeah, that's more accurate. Now I'm noticing his eyes are a little crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it because since they glow, I don't think it's going to show much. And all the gold is just his hands and the beak on his headdress, right? Yup. Okay. Well, I'm not going to finish this today, but I think I'm going to come damn close. So I gotta try to finish the drawing of the other version of him so that I can be ready to color that by the time this is done. Although the hair might take a little bit of time. We'll see. Oh, George is here. Hi, George. There we go. He looks like the kind of character who angsts a lot. I think that's the last comment I read. Actually, if you play on hard mode, I think there are up to 10 baby orcas. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, no. That poor mom. Just the idea of an orca having like a litter of 10 babies is fucking so funny to me. I didn't remember that Echo 2 had a hard mode. I don't know why you would need one. The game's hard by default. Ooh. Good morning. I'm still on my Tasmania holiday, so missed the last few. Been enjoying an art festival with live music. Winter feasts and controversial exhibits. That sounds interesting. Gravity Falls has a lot of horror in it. You might like it. I've heard that. One of the characters is the Grim Reaper, right? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Billy and Mandy. Yeah, I've heard Gravity Falls is good. I've just, for whatever reason, hard getting myself to watch new things. New. New to me, anyway. He looks like he does push-ups a lot more than I do, for sure. Yeah, he didn't skip arm day or leg day. I try not to make him too bulky. I hope that, mostly I just want him to look detailed, but, you know, I want him to look strong, but not super buff. Ah, well. So naturally, this looks greatly evolved since last time I was here. Thank you. Yesterday was horrible, though. It was the hottest day in the UK so far this year. Oof. That sucks. Yeah, but I bet he uses his wings to cheat. That's possible. We are not prepared. He looks more casual in that one, propping up the disco wall. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. He's leaning on the wall. Giving you bedroom eyes. In that DeviantArt picture, he looks like he's trying to flirt with someone. Yep, that's exactly what I was going for. Green Goblin King. Don't defy me, then slips you a drink. Trying to imagine this guy singing Dance Magic Dance. I don't know if I see him singing or not. Well, if he was in a musical, you know, it'd be different. It's the echo music that sounds like cat meows again. Yeah. Damn hair getting in the way. Who would tell this guy that he has no power over her? Yeah, I think most people would be afraid to. Send him money in an angrily worded email. Why do I suddenly get the vibes that he could be an It's supposed to be an eagle, but from this angle, we can't really tell. Honestly, it doesn't look that much like an eagle. Had to be kind of altered to fit his face. Nice full lips. They're not really supposed to be full. It's just, it's hard to draw them thin when it's from a distance. I'm sending an angry email right now. Some fine lip gloss he's wearing. Oh no, Dina's perfectionism is kicking in. Yeah. Why did he skip leg day? You think he looks like he skipped leg day? Doesn't look that way to me. Unless maybe the loincloth is causing an illusion that makes them look thinner than they are. He doesn't do the fan service for me, though. Too muscly. Yeah, I understand that. That Mama Orca got busy. God. He's fine. I just get jealous. Look, if a guy can look really buff in He-Man despite being a skeleton, anything's possible. Yeah. Skeletor is a weird, like, contradiction, isn't he? Like, his face is bony, but the rest of him sure isn't. Well, at least Gravity Falls is short, 2 seasons, 40 episodes. Has an actual ending, unlike some shows. Well, that's cool. Maybe I'll give it a watch. now that I know it's short. Those wings look like they'd be annoying to upkeep. I like to think he's trying to flirt with Sheba. Hey baby, you have 2 weapons? I only carry 1. Want to check it out? Oh god. I did see the latest Jurassic World. Once was enough. 2.5 hours and so many silly decisions. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, unfortunately. Guy literally has thighs of burning steel. Oh god, this whole stream is just us objectifying poor Falkor. I don't know that he would mind, though. Oh yeah, I meant to add some blue to the collarbone. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Oh god, no, Diana's his daughter. He wouldn't flirt with her. Skeletor has more meat than a field of cows. I like that. I don't think I've heard that before. Oh, and there's some shorts in between seasons 1 and 2. Have you guys heard of, let me go back to the Chrome really quick. Falkor and his fucking Chrome, I swear to God. Why do you gotta have so much Chrome? Oh wait, I'm the one that I'm the one that made you this way. I think I had too much caffeine. I'm in way too good of a mood. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot to. Jeez, I should have had caffeine last night instead of alcohol. I think that stream I would have been a lot less bitchy in that stream. I chose the wrong drug last night, that's for sure. Okay, so we're up to gold now. Which, again, just remind myself, yeah, it's just the beak on the headdress and the arms. Ooh. He's naked. Falkor knows what he's doing. Objectify away. Corpse Factory? I don't think I've heard of that. He-Man and Skeletor were the mascots for Money Supermarket adverts at one point here in the UK. You're so Money Supermarket. Oh, that's interesting. I'm the one that made you this way. Reminds me of Jessica Rabbit. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Also, did I hear you right that Diana is Falkor's daughter? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, you know, I came up with them before I came up with him, and Diana's bird form is an eagle, and Sylvia's bird form is a falcon, so that's why he's part falcon and part eagle. I figured that could kind of help to explain it, but actually the way the story goes now is that he created them before he transformed himself, so whatever. What do you think of the YouTuber Mutahar? Never heard of him. Also, hi Postal. Mutahar. Yeah, I've never heard of them. Those wings must be a pain to upkeep, though. I think somebody said that earlier. I don't remember if it was you or not. Hey, Shatterhand music. I'm gonna turn my speaker up a little bit because it's a little bit lower than the other songs. Whoa, it's 4:45 already. Shit, I'm barely gonna have time to do the gold. I'm honestly having so much fun this time, I almost don't want to stop. Wonder if I should do overtime. Overtime. Sorry, bump the mic. Nah, I don't. Well, that could be one way to do it. Let me go ahead and try to. Nah, I don't think I want it that way. I need a fuzzier brush. Do 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 do. Man, Shatterhand had a great soundtrack. Don't know how familiar you all are with Shatterhand, but it's an NES game that is just really good. Reminds me a little bit of Batman for NES. It's the same type of side-scroller. I am going to go ahead and just add shading wherever I feel like, and I can go back and add highlights to it. But yeah, that's why Falkor has purple hair, and he wears almost the same boots as Diana. Except hers are black. But yeah, I came up with Diana first. Well, I came up with Diana and Sylvia first. You guys, I don't know if you guys have seen Sylvia. Here, I'll show you. Interrupt myself again. Hell, I'll show you guys Diana too, because you might not remember. So that's the closest I can get. So that's Diana, and I think Sylvia. Can I? Is there like a? There's no way to go to the next one. I think Sylvia is the next one on the list. But yeah, this is Diana. And... oh, there we go. There we go. And that's Sylvia, who is her sister. And Falkor is their dad. I think basically the main reason I put so much purple on him is I really wanted... because he looks so humanoid, you know. You might not look at them and realize that they're related right away, but... so that's why I put so much purple on Falkor, because Diana wears a lot of purple and her hair is kind of a blackish purple, really, but it is technically purple. And you notice her boots, he wears... his... come on! His boots are kind of a male version of that. I say he's their dad. It's more like he created them, but he does consider them his daughters, and Sylvia does call him father. Diana calls him Falkor because she's a little more defiant. A smaller brush for that part. These details get too small. This was a pain in the butt to ink. How do I... God, I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that... I guess that works. It looks like there's a weird dent in his hand, though. Maybe if I blend it better. I think that does help. Oh, my hands are hurting a little bit. Ow. 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 Ugh. Okay, let me do this beak while I'm thinking about it. I almost forgot. There we go. Alright, what's left? Let's see, I was already using this color, right? Yeah, I just have the dark. Oh! I was thinking I was already using the darker color. No, I did okay. That works. Alright. And this is gonna be white. Oh, that's a nostril. I don't need to add any shading there. That's pretty much fine, actually. There, I don't want to add any more white to that. It's going to get washed out. There we are. Gold is pretty fun to color too. It's obviously doesn't have the doesn't have as much color variation as chrome, obviously, but it's all the same kind of concept. You're just kind of limited to yellows and browns. The problem with areas this small is they tend to get a little bit muddy. With the shading, it's very hard to... So much of this is just going to be wiped out when I add the white highlights to it. But whatever. My neck hurts. Ah. I know I could zoom in further, but... Ooh! Alright. Okay, time to add the white. And, oh, actually, I need to add... See, I need to repeat this method. What was the second to the last color? Whoops. Need a much, I don't remember what size I was using, maybe 18? I'm on the last Shatterhand track, damn it, and there it goes. I'm not going to bother doing that with all the little hand joints. I could, but I won't. There, I'll add one there. I can use a slightly bigger brush for that. Thinking of having a white highlight there, but I think I'll actually just go with the lightest yellow, because some of that color is getting lost with me adding all these highlights. Here, let me go back to the... come on. No, it doesn't want to do it. Can't use the pen with Winamp. We'll go back to Abadoc's music. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. I was using the eraser end. Yeah, this pen does have an eraser on it. There isn't very much point to it, though. Let's go ahead and color that white. I haven't been able to look at the chat in a while. I've been so busy with this, but I'm almost there. Right, I gotta go back and do that bit again. What size did I use? 18, I think. I'm so far behind on the chat now. Oh yeah, I've finished all the shading on this, didn't I? It couldn't hurt to have some more here. Don't like how I did that. Oh yeah, I need a bigger pen for this anyway, or a bigger brush. Oh, wait, 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 wait. I forgot. Let me do all these parts first. Already forgot how I did it before. I'm losing some shading. At least he doesn't have those annoying little, I don't know what to call the little things I put on the knuckles. Anyway, he doesn't have those underneath, so on the palm of his hand, rather. Alright. Let me just grab the lightest yellow color. Yeah, I'm getting a little burned out now. I felt like I had all this energy and I could go longer than 2 hours this time, but I don't think so. I will stop as soon as I'm done with the gold, which, I'm going slightly over time, but only by a few minutes. I need... Where is it? I need this shaded yellow, too. The shaded areas got a little too dark in some of the... Here I'll only shade, like, I'll only highlight one side of the fingers. Don't want to get rid of all the dark areas. Hang on. I want to add this color here. There we are. I don't know if I'm being perfectly consistent, but whatever. My back hurts. I keep leaning over because of these small details. Like, I know I could zoom in more, but I get kind of in the zone with just doing the drawing aspect. And I'm sitting here leaning in like an idiot, even though I could just zoom in. Did I color this part already? I guess I did. Or maybe it never got covered up in the first place. Oh, that's right. I was going to leave... What'd I just do? I accidentally deleted it for a second, but I undid it so fast, almost didn't notice. Yeah. I'm leaving the dark areas there. I see a tiny error there. Probably won't show when it's zoomed out, but... Okay. Almost afraid to zoom out. I hope it still looks good. I think it looks pretty good up close. See what it looks like when I zoom out. Did I remember to... Yeah, I did. I couldn't remember if I added highlights there for some reason. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, music's too loud. I turned it up during Shatterhand. Oh, ow! I wish I hadn't hunched over like that. Ugh! Control S. Yeah, I think his hands look pretty good. Okay, woof. Let me get caught up with the chat and wrap up here. You had to remind me of Daddy Milkers. I just glanced at that. My god, I'm so far behind on the chat. Holy crap. There we are. Okay. I had a couple of hot alcoholic ciders at a gig last night. A woman came up and asked me if it was coffee and seemed more excited to learn it was booze. Hot alcoholic ciders. That sounds good. I've never had that. So is Diana by default also evil? Oh yeah. Now that Dina's not doing the feathers, she's enjoying it. Yeah. Well, I was until I got up to those tiny details on the hands, but that's okay. It just came and went. So holy crap, all that's left is the purple and his eyes and belt. Interesting. Let's look at him zoomed all the way out. Can he? Nope. I have to zoom all the way out. That looks very tiny. I have to zoom out so far that he looks tiny for you to see all of him, but that's just, he's very tall. That's just how it goes. I only asked because I got the impression that Sheba and Diana's duel was Sheba's test to get her Cybercat uniform, if I remember right. Nah. No, what I think I probably said was she gets her uniform after that, but they aren't connected. Christmas adverts are the big thing here in the UK. Our adverts tend to be less pushy and in your face than in America, as British people don't like being sold to. That's interesting. I have to go. Okay. We're praying for you, Mantis Brawl. I know the name Shatterhand, but not the game itself. I'm surprised you don't use Silent Hill music in your streams. Oh, right, copyright, never mind. Yep, that's the exact reason I use, like, 8-bit games. Music from 8-bit games. Otherwise, I would use Silent Hill, probably. Yeah, anytime I'm not speaking over it, it would get claimed. Any point where I'm not speaking over it, it would get claimed. After this, I'm going to head into town to see the rest of the exhibits, including an inverted birth display. Oof. It should be memorable, if nothing else, yeah. Oh, talking about commercials in the UK, you know, I didn't realize how different they were until I at some point, you know, when season 10 of Red Dwarf came out, the only way to watch it at the time was to download it. I don't think BritBox was even a thing yet, not that I would buy that just for that one show, but... So I had to download an episode of Red Dwarf season 10, and it had commercial breaks in it, and I swear to God, they go to commercial, there was a single commercial break, there was a single commercial, rather, and then they went right back to the show. I was like, wow. Because in the US, we tend to have roughly 2 minutes worth of commercials, like one after the other. And it was a really cute commercial, too. It was like... It had like a... It was an ad for a beer, I think, and it was like... Had kind of a... medieval setting, and this lady was offering a guy, this was at a bar or a restaurant or something, and this lady was offering a guy melons, and she had big boobs, and she had lots of cleavage, and she says, "Would you like some melons?" And the guy goes, and it says, "So and so celebrates innuendo." It was a really cute ad. I don't know if any of you guys in the UK have seen that one, but yeah, it was literally just that ad, and it went right back to the show, and I was like, wow. I also thought, no wonder the UK has no wonder BBC has such a low budget. So it's a double-edged sword. I've probably seen her while checking out your art, and I remember Diana well enough. Yeah, I figured you would remember Diana. I don't know about others, though. Diana is reminding me of Catwoman. Oh, yeah, because of the black, her outfit is like vinyl or whatever. I can see that. I don't know if Catwoman inspired that. She might have. I like Sylvia's dress style. Thank you. She is total wife material. You mean Sylvia? I went for a little more cutesy, kind of, feminine look with Sylvia. Is Sylvia your waifu, Mantis Brawl? Yin and Yang sisters, it looks, yeah. They sisters that get along, or the fighting kind of sisters? Somewhere in the middle, they don't really fight, more like their personalities clash a little bit, and Diana is just kind of annoyed by Sylvia a lot. Went all right, nothing special. A bit like Shao Kahn with Melina? I didn't know they had that kind of relationship, but that's interesting. Have an idea for a story where the hero, whoever that is, attempts to double date the pair of them without each other knowing about the other. As in, like, the hero dating the villain. That actually kind of happened in Batman Returns. Oh, no. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. You're specifically talking about Cybercats. I have an idea for a story where the hero attempts to double date the pair of them without each other knowing about the other one. I see what you're saying. That'd be odd. Other than the game, is this a fan fiction universe, or is it more DeviantArt? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Flash. Because Cybercats isn't a game unless you're thinking it is. Cybercats did kind of start out as like Transformers fan art. Transformers OCs. They had to become their own thing eventually. Of course they find out and hilarity ensues. Starring Rob Schneider, rated PG-13. The shininess of the hands makes them look more lethal. Yeah, that's a good point. It looks like armor, basically. Anyone here seen The Village? You mean that M. Night Shyamalan movie? I saw it once. Way better than anything I could ever draw. Thank you, Flash. The Village was good in the first half, but the latter had me souring quickly. It had an interesting twist, for better or for worse. Better for worse, that is. I'd suggest taking a break, but by the time you read this comment, you'll have done just that to read it, if that makes sense. Yup. If it worked for you, that's good. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm so behind on the chat. Oh god, I just realized he has two faces and it freaked me out. Yeah, this one is fake though. Here, there's an old drawing. I gotta go back to my damn DeviantArt account. I should have just left it open. Here, I'll show you the old one I did. I originally drew him nude so that I could, like, design clothes for him later, but I didn't like the way the drawing looked, so. Where's the damn Cybercats folder? I'm getting tired and punchy. I had so much energy before, now I think I'm crashing. I think I'm experiencing a caffeine crash. So here's how he looks with no clothes. So yeah, see, the headdress is fake. So, and I didn't bother detailing his feet because I don't expect to ever draw him without shoes, so. Anyway, there's nude Falkor. I didn't actually draw anything there, but I didn't want to show him looking like a Ken doll, so that's why I put the little censor bar there. Censor box, whatever. Actually, that's kind of how I handled the shading on the hand, so it looks like I did it accurately. Let's leave this. I don't expect to use my DeviantArt page again, but I'll keep it open this time just in case. Whew. At some point we're gonna have to find an excuse to use the phrase daddy milkers again. Ah! His fingers are very social? Not sure what you mean. Silence and a lone car driving by. It's a good thing that Falkor can defend himself, because what do you want to bet that at least one person has tried to mug him for his 18-karat hands? That would be interesting. Wow, anyone know how to prepare a wild salmon for dinner? I do not. I'm not much of a fish eater. The only fish I like is tilapia, and there's another kind of fish, pollock? Is that what it's called? I bought some breaded pollock, and that's really good, but again, it barely tastes like anything. I think this guy could defeat you simply by standing opposite the sun and dazzling you to death. Yeah, you haven't prepared a salmon in a while also. Yeah, I tried making salmon once, but I didn't care for it. It was a little too fishy for me. Not a fan of that fishy taste or the fishy smell. Salt, pepper, and some herbs go well with salmon, in my opinion. Also, like, usually they use lemon juice. Lemon juice and butter are always really good. It's supposed to be really good on fish. Well, you have to kill it first. Odie likes salmon. He's been weird with food. At the minute, he's not eating his food, but he'll eat human food, and he still begs, so it's not like he's not hungry. Depending on how you want it, I'd coat it in olive oil, maybe spices, and bake it in the oven. Wrapping it in tin foil helps as well. I think that's what I did when I made salmon. Oh, sorry, gotta stretch. There she is. Tara heard me stretching and she made a little noise. She's so predictable. She's not getting up from her spot, though. I don't think I've ever had scallops. Curried scallop pie is something I never knew I needed, and I'm glad they make it here. That's interesting. The hands are making me think of Emperor Belos from the Owl House. Never seen the Owl House. My wife uses bay leaves a lot as well when she cooks fish and meat, and they do add a bit of flavor. Whoops. It refreshed on me. Oh my god, I'm so far behind on chat. There we are. I love scallops, though they're definitely not a main meal. They're not filling enough. Salad fingers. I got some Tassie pepperberry mustard from Market yesterday, and I can't wait to try it on beef or chicken when I get home. I've never heard of that kind of mustard. And I'm still getting occasional busy circles, but I think it's just my computer. Most likely, yeah. I'm sorry you're getting those special iron, but at the same time, I'm glad it's only you. We had chicken and barbecue sauce yesterday. It was damn tasty. That does sound good. I like, you know, I've never really been one to use barbecue sauce very much, but I found that chicken nuggets are really good with barbecue sauce. We have those about once a week. We used to stop by McDonald's on the way home and get some, but we can't afford that anymore. So now I'm just buying the frozen ones and popping them in the oven. To be honest, though, they're probably better than the ones from McDonald's, so... Oh no! More than one person is buffering? Shit. Scallops with chips and or supplementing grilled fish is a delight, but a pie is good for a quick lunch. Well, they're very brief at least. I hope it doesn't fuck up the... I hate typing on my phone. He looks amazing. Thank you, Special Iron. What a difference from the beginning. I would hope so. Illidan is not impressed with the chat. Oh, thank you, Flash. And thanks, George. I'm hearing nice, or awesome, and nice and detailed. Or rather, I'm reading it, not hearing it. This band in the background sounds groovy. You were probably referring to the Abadox covers. All those extra shadows really define his muscles and curves now. Thank you. I wonder if I used enough shading on the metal. It looks like maybe it's not. Then again, I keep comparing it to the original. The original one might be too dark, to be honest, so I don't know which is better. I always get confused by cider in American media. In My Little Pony, I always assumed the apple cider was alcoholic. Yeah, I've heard that. Hi, baby girl. Someone woke up from her little nap. He looks good and his legs look fine, thank you. I stand by it being alcoholic in My Little Pony, though. Nobody gets that excited about apple juice. Nah. Apple juice is really good. I don't drink it very often because fruit juice in general is just really not good for you because it's got a ton of sugar. Really, commercial breaks are usually up to 5 minutes. Was it a streaming service? Oh, it could have been. Oh, so I guess you do have more commercials than I thought. That's like the episode Lemons. That might have been the episode. I know it was season 10. Jesus. Yes? That episode was so funny. Yeah, adverts are a bit of a culture shock to Americans in the UK, just how different they are. We also have less breaks on our TV shows, and we don't have those buy this drug from your doctor ads. Oh yeah, those are terrible. I don't know what legal loophole allows them to do that, but it's not good. If it was anime, I can imagine a scene with them both arguing and you get a shot of their eyes close up glaring at each other and that clash of wills thing where we see a line between them both. Oh, I know what you mean. I meant if the Cybercats universe is more stories or art. Oh. Also, wasn't that 3D model you were making for a game? No, the 3D model was for VR chat. I was thinking of... I may still do it in the future, but I was thinking of making VR chat models. I mean, if the Cybercats universe is more stories or art. It's both. Like, I haven't, you know, I'm not really a writer, so it's more like a collection of ideas than anything. I did have somebody write the first issue of the comic book for me. So... But is it more stories or art? I don't know which... I guess more art? Ah yes, the twist, except Shyamalan does them that much that you expect one, yeah. Where's his Long John? Oh, you like the censor box, Special Iron. Dina posting Cybercat porn. I didn't want to show him looking like a Ken doll, Dina 2022. Yeah, because just for the record, I didn't draw... Maybe I said this already. I didn't draw anything there, but I wanted to indicate that there would have been something there. Yeah, I know he looks robotic, but he is evolved from... He is highly evolved from humans, so, I mean, there's sexual reproduction, so in theory he would have something there. I'm not gonna draw it, though. But again, I didn't want him to show him looking like a Ken doll. I'm over-explaining now. Well, Flash being born in the US, I was aware of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic cider, but once I moved to Australia, much like in the UK, it's booze, and I'm okay with that. My ex-wife loved Pollock. I don't like Pollock anymore. I see how that works. Now, all too predictably, I have Crichton in my head saying, I feel a Jackson Pollock coming on. Should have seen that coming. Speaking of food, how's the baking channel going? You know, I haven't made anything for it for a while. Harder to find time to do stuff like that when you have a full-time job, and I haven't been baking. I do have the stuff to make banana bread, so I could possibly do a banana bread video. Dina stretches and Tara looks up. Yep. Why does she react to you stretching? You know, I don't know, but it's a thing she does. My theory is that I think cats, if you think about it, cats stretch to get your attention. Because a lot of times if they're laying on the floor, they'll stretch, you know, to get you to rub their tummy or whatever. So I think that Tara thinks when I stretch, I want attention. And so she's like, okay, you know, I'll pay attention to you. That's what I think that is, but I don't know for sure. But that's my theory. Not many people know this, but you can put your weed here. Okay. Thanks for making you feel better. My question is, why is it called barbecue sauce when it's not only used for barbecues? Well, probably just because that was it was originally made for. God, why are you guys getting buffering? Damn it. As soon as you started reading my comment about how brief the busy circles are, another one turned up. Fuck. Made for barbecue, versatile enough for other things. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty much what I said. I have a wing sauce I can use on chicken burgers, for instance. That sounds good, actually. No, I'm at the bottom, finally. Or at least I can't scroll down anymore. The trope foaming mugs of water comes into play again. I think I know what that is. I don't know that trope specifically, but I'm guessing it's when... Like in anime, when characters are drinking alcohol, and for the American dub, they change it to something else. My body hurts. I don't know what to do. Elvis died from worse stuff, so I feel good in that sense. Oh, well. Sorry you're in pain. That's no fun. In the UK, you can get fruit juice that is pure fruit juice, no added sugar or flavors. The thing is, even if it doesn't have added sugar, it's still got sugar in it from the fruit. It's like way more than you would get from just eating fruit, because it's just the juice. Every time I see Jesus with that bag, I always think of Linus holding his blanket and sucking his thumb. It's so cute. Yeah, I know. Jesus was so into that bag. I think Flash was referring to Lieutenant Nuzzle. I'm not sure when. I cannot stand the buy stupid shit for no reason from the TV. Also, we won't tell you how much it costs, lol, but we'll give you expensive add-ons, free Australian ads. What? We already know that Cybercats isn't... Oh, exempt from Rule 34. It's unusual when it's the author herself doing it. Dina's just digging herself into a hole, explaining a censor bar. Odie will start wagging his tail at you just for tapping your knees in his direction. That's cute. What happened to the nipple situation? What about it? I finished them. Housekeeping lady is rolling past. Gonna go. Have a great day night. Okay, George, thanks for stopping by. You might already be gone, but at least I'm not responding like an hour after you posted that. Oh, we're back up to Alien Crush Me. God, I went a whole half hour overtime just getting caught up on the chat. When asking about the 3D model. Oh. No, I think he was talking about the Cybercat model. I haven't, I know I've shown that before. Also, I recently found out what the heck buffalo wings are. They've always confused me. Apparently they're just chicken wings with a spicy sauce, which are named after buffalo in New York. Yep. It does sound odd when you haven't heard of them before. Lieutenant Nuzzal is the main character in Abadox. That's the, that model I was working on for so long. That got me burned out on... that got me burned out on working on my Abadox project. The guy with the armor. I mean, buffaloes don't have wings. It's true. Oh, now I'm tired. Like I said, I think I'm having a caffeine crash now. Had a caffeine high and then a caffeine crash. Oh, hi, Red Spade. You shut up just as I was wrapping up. Oh, I think you were here earlier. Unless they drink Red Bull. Yeah, that's what buffalo wings come from. Buffaloes drinking Red Bull. It'd be pretty mean to give them wings and then take them away. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This stream has been kind of wild. I'm brain dead. Let me bring up my thingy so I don't... Yeah. Okay. I haven't been at the streams because they've been happening at 2:30 a.m. in the UK, yeah. Yeah, I usually show up on the weekend ones, though. I wouldn't go out as much if there were flying buffalo about. Good point. Excuse me. No problem, Special Iron. Excuse me, there's that, acid reflux again. Where is my YouTube? There it is. I pop in and out. Some in real life friends stream at the same time. You do sometimes. Ah, okay. Okay, everybody. Yeah, I'll be finishing up. I should be finishing up Falcor next weekend. I don't know what I'll do if I finish it early. It might not take me a whole 2 hours. Then again, though, like I said, these hairy, or feathery, technically, this feathery bit, these two feathery bits might take a little more effort. So I don't know. I feel like this isn't going to take me a full 2 hours, but we'll see. Anyway, I will be finishing this next weekend, and tomorrow I should be, I mean, not tomorrow, Monday I should be back playing Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I'll probably finish that too, and I haven't decided what to play after that. I've been kind of kicking around the idea of starting over Resident Evil again. Caught up on the chat one more time, but yeah, like I said, we'll see. I may miss a couple days after that because, like I said, it's going to take me a bit to get set up for the next game. I mean, it's bad enough when seagulls do it. Yeah, I figured that was what you meant. Okay, Red Spade, thanks for stopping by. Give him leopard skin boots. Oh God. Resident Evil could be fun. Yeah, it could. I mean, I've done Let's Plays of it before, but I've never streamed it, so... When would you be able to get Silent Hill 3 out of storage? I don't know. Maybe I'll, Leah's gonna go to our storage unit sometime soon within the month, so, maybe I can ask him to get it out for me and ship it. Resident Evil sounds good. Chris or Jill? Probably Jill, because I haven't played Jill's game in ages. I did Chris's kind of recently-ish. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I should be back Monday. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and have a good rest of the weekend. Bye.